Yeah, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's well. Hello, Gert. I'm alright, thank you. Just been a bit sore in my legs today for all the working out and shit, but yeah. Yeah, I was doing a training session with somebody yesterday and I went on someone's live. Um, yeah, I'm alright, but yeah, just been a bit sore, but it's been alright. It's just, yeah, it'll be fine. It's not like hurting or anything, it's just, but yeah, you just gotta make sure not to overtrain. Yeah, I did quite a lot with him yesterday. Hi, Optimob family, good to see you. How are you tonight? Hope all is well with you. Thank you for the like, whoever's done that. Make sure you like the live, people. Yeah, let's just try and get this shout out, guys, if you can. Play on your community tab or anything for social media, wherever you can. But yeah, what's everybody been up to today? I hit the like for you, mate. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I need to start trying to get some videos out because I've not really been posting that many videos. Not exactly sure what to talk about, but try and figure something out. Yeah, 2 likes now. Yeah, thank you very much. Says there's 5 people here, so maybe we can get a few more likes. Hello, Brendan. What do you mean, Brimbish? What is Brimbish? I don't know what that is, but welcome in anyway. I don't know what that is, so maybe you can enlighten me. We're watching Police Interceptors, and now I'm watching Cause of Death. What's that? Is that some TV program or something? I'm British. I guess that was a typo then for British. Yeah, I'm British, yeah. Where are you from? I cleaned my microwave today and fridge. Sounds fun. Yeah, it's gotta be done now, I suppose, isn't it? So yeah, so I was watching some stuff about like people living in freaking storage units. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up. Like, are you from France? Oui, monsieur. I'm not trans, no. Why? Are you from Wiltshire? Oh yeah. Yes, I was watching some videos of like about like people living in storage units. But apparently you can get caught if you're not careful with that shit. So yeah. Yeah, it's just anyway. Yeah, it's people like trying to figure out ways to kind of lower their cost of living, especially now we've got like cost of living crisis and all that, and you do electrical work. Nah. So just talking about people are like looking at how to reduce the amount that they're spending on rent and things like that, because oftentimes now like rent is like taking up like maybe 20 or 30 40% of their wages, sometimes even more than half in some areas. So it's just like, why should half of your money be fucking going on rent or mortgage or whatever? It's bullshit, that, isn't it? So half your money just so that you can put a roof over your head? What a load of fucking bullshit. It's fucking pathetic. Not to mention you have to like then pay for like all the electrical stuff. You've got to then pay for food. You've got to pay for so many things, and it's just, I think a lot of these prices are just absolutely just like a rip off. but it's like it doesn't seem like anything's going to get done about it. It just is what it is. But people will try to come up with more creative ways, I guess, to sort of try and lower the cost of living. There is things that people do like couch surfing even and things like that. Even things like dumpster diving to get some free food. I mean, there is actually an app that I've been using that's kind of does that sort of stuff where they just give out free food that would otherwise get thrown away. Hi, E-Boss, how you doing? Oh really? Yeah, I bet in Switzerland it'll be insane, yeah. Yeah, it's just but no one seems to like stop and be like, this is just not on. Because it's like, how is it that these Fortune 500 companies are making record profits while everyone else is struggling to get by? So you got to question these things, like how is it that these top companies are still making more and more profit while everyone else is losing? Like, what is going on there? Something ain't right. Like, there's this kind of like wealth transfer been going on the last few years. And you could say part of it's with the lockdowns and everything, and it would have been, but yeah, it's just so we just got to learn to adapt really, and just some people are even just like doing, like where they'll have like roommates and stuff like that to try and lower the living costs and stuff, so they're not having to pay much rent and energy bills and things like that. So yeah, or even moving back with their parents. But it's like, I guess it depends if you get on with your parents or whatever, and yeah, you just gotta like do what you've got to do really. Like, I mean, if you're wanting to actually make some money and like, I mean, actually save some money, like, then you might take some temporary sacrifice. What do you think about like crypto's going to take over? I don't know, but I think that if crypto takes over, it'll actually be like a government-backed one, like a central bank digital currency rather than a decentralized crypto. So that's the thing really. That will become like a thing that they can control, and they get access to, white people's funds, for example, and yeah, it'll all be kind of like connected to your digital ID and everything, and oh, you got 5 kilo of pumpkin seeds. Oh, well done. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they'll last you for a while, and pumpkin seeds, they don't really go off very quickly, do they? Hi, you normal blonde too. Hang on. What you mean I'm back? What you've been here before? We mean flares. Anyway, but yeah, 5 kilos. That's great. That. Yeah, that's a lot of pumpkin seeds. What would you do with them? So why would they be on there then? It's like they don't really go off very quickly. But you can like just like use it for like extra protein. They're a good source of protein. But I'm glad to hear that you've managed to get something off there. I guess it's just that the people, maybe it was someone that didn't want them, so they were like, they didn't want to throw them away, so I don't smoke weed now. Okay, take care, Optimo family. Hello, welcome in here. Hello, Ryan the Slayer, how you doing? Good evening to you. Hope all is well. Yeah, I enjoy pumpkin seeds, very enjoyable. So they're good for like salad, I guess. Sometimes they put them in like pasta salads and stuff like that. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Oh yeah, you What, do you know my mum or something? Get, was it? Anyway, good evening to you too. Yeah, welcome in. What have you been up to today? Just been feeling a bit off today somehow. I don't know. It might have just been all that like training that I did yesterday, and it was just, I don't know. It's just, it was feeling a bit, just something not right. I don't know. Like it's like hard to describe really. Just a kind of off feeling today. I don't know. I've been feeling a bit better this evening, but like just I don't know. Like with just something that just isn't right. It's just probably just because I've been training so hard yesterday, and then it catches up with you. You know, you get that kind of like DOMs and all that, and it's just, um, yeah. I was just saying, so you know my mother. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, welcome to my live. I showed my co-lady your live with Jess today. Oh yeah, what did they say? It's like people might look and be like, "Oh, Jace is fitter than me," but it's like you've got to remember that I am bigger than him. Like I was sweating like fucking mad. I kept having to drink. I reckon I was probably putting more effort in, to be honest. Like I was actually fucking sweating doing that shit because it burns so many calories for me. Like I can't. It's like trying to do like anything like really like endurance type stuff. I start getting sweaty and like yeah, and it's quite taxing. But he's a lot lighter. I think he's like 10 something or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, of course I'll start struggling toward the end like. But I don't know about like doing fucking 1,000 burpees. That seems a bit kind of, I don't know. I don't really, personally, I don't really see the point. Like I would just find that quite monotonous and just, yeah. Hi Casey, good to see you again. I just don't really feel like doing these kind of like 1,000 burpees. It just like doing this thing all day of just like repeating the same kind of movement. That would just be like soul destroying to me personally. Like it's not for me, that shit. I'd rather just kind of mix things up and kind of do things a little bit random and sporadic, rather than trying to do some crazy challenge like that just isn't going to actually benefit me really in any way. And you might argue about the mental resilience, but it's like at a certain point it's like, what is the point of that anyway? You're just making yourself suffer for no reason. And it's like you put yourself through fucking a lot of like, kind of discomfort. Eventually it's just, and then it's like you don't even get the benefits from it. You're just gonna, the next day you're just gonna not even feel like doing much because you're just gonna be sore and probably gonna be like feeling like crap and just like mentally just not really that with it either, because it's going to be taxing on your nervous system. So there's a balance to these things really. I think some people might get a bit carried away with like these challenges and stuff. So it's good to like challenge yourself in terms of like performance and mobility and things like that. But there's a point where it's like when it comes to like endurance, it's like, do you really need to do that? Like what are you trying to achieve? Like what is the goal with that? Anyway, thank you, man, for the super sticker. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, but each to their own, like, it's like, yeah, I'll do like the squat challenge or whatever, but hello, Foxy, how have you been? You alright? Good to see you again. Hope all is well with you. And it's like, I appreciate that people, go like through like these kind of, crazy challenges and stuff, but it's like, I don't know. I get like that. Have a day of workout, loads of exercise, and then the next day I'm buggered, mate. Yeah, because it's like this is where it's like you need to kind of balance it out, and we've been busy. Okay, fair enough. You good? That's good then. It's just I'd rather just kind of do kind of like moderate amount every day, and just kind of to where I'm like leaving some in the tank, so where I can like feel good the next day and feel full of energy. Because I don't want to like fuck myself up one day to where I can't even do much the next day. I want to make sure that I'm able to be on fire every day, and just because the whole point of exercising is so then you end up with being fitter and have more energy. But then if you're just like breaking yourself down and then you're just going to the next day feel like crap, what is the fucking point? It's like you're not. It's like big fucking deal if you can do 1,000 burpees. Is if you can like handle that, the great, whatever. But not everyone's gonna want to be doing that and have to feel like, just like kind of low for the next day, or at least, even if it's just for like a few hours. Is it really worth it? Are you really gonna get any health benefits from that or anything? Yeah. But yeah, you need to start maybe doing some stuff from home, just like, I don't know, try the body weight squats or something. And maybe if you can't do it, then just try and hold on to something while you're doing it for stability. Just maybe like hold on to onto the door or something like that, or the door frame or whatever, just to like kind of give some stability. So then you just go into the squat and come back up using your hands as a kind of to balance, and then you just kind of do that for as many reps as you can, and then you could do some upper body like stuff as well, and you could do the knee push-ups, you can do the Supermans to train the back, some other stuff good for beginners really. But I've been all right, thank you. I was on with Jace yesterday. We did a challenge. But I'm thinking like, is there really any need to go to these like extremes? To be fair though, I did like the squat challenge the other day, so that kind of, maybe I shouldn't have done that really, but I'm glad that I did the squat thing, like 225. It was pretty cool, but I was already a little bit sore for yesterday, so I was kind of like, But I really tried to push myself as hard as I could. But yeah. But it's just like, if all you're obsessed with is just getting more and more reps, it's like, that ain't gonna help you get bigger. Like, I don't think Jace is gonna get bigger by doing freaking more and more reps of sit-ups and stuff like that. You're just gonna get endurance. It's like he's already gotten like shredded. He doesn't need to get any more shredded. I mean, if he wants to actually get, like bigger and put a bit more size on, then at some point it's more about kind of progressive overload than actually having to like increase the amount of weight that you're using or whatever. So increasing the, either by increasing the weight or take a limb out of it, for example. Like if you can get to a point where you can do a one-arm push-up, which is something I've been struggling with because I can't get the whole way down with it. But yeah. Hi, Louis. Get a life. 140. What is that? Kilos. Well, hang on. Oh, what do you mean 140? One arm push-ups are quite hard, yeah, definitely. Especially when you're tall, like, yeah, anything like one arm, like, actually the hardest one would be one arm pull-up. I don't think there's any way I'd ever be able to do that. Like, maybe in like years and years of practice, maybe, but as it stands, it's just like, nah, that is just like way too hard. Because it's like, when it comes to calisthenics, like your lower body is kind of just dead weight. It's kind of just doesn't actually benefit the movement and just actually hinders your movement. Like it's just have all this extra body weight there that's actually making it harder. And then it's like, and then you basically, if you're training your legs on top of that, it makes it even more difficult. Yeah. or you're 6'2", yeah. But it's like even then it's probably quite difficult. But I'm like I'm even taller than that. I'm about 6'4", so it gets exponentially more difficult as you get taller. Push-ups and pull-ups and dips as well. Dips are quite difficult when you're tall. Like I can do about maybe 7 or 8 dips at the most, but I'll probably some might even argue that I wasn't even using full range of motion and proper form maybe, but I think my form's gotten better. But yeah, 'cause I was watching. I think back, I was probably like I wasn't even getting quite to parallel with the dips, but I can at least do them a bit better than what I used to be able to. I can do pull-ups, not one arm pull-ups. Yeah, those would be like ridiculously hard. Like, there's very few people that can actually do one arm pull-ups. Like, that is a real kind of like feat to be able to do that, because it's basically taking like a limb out of it, which means that it's pretty much making it twice as difficult. So it's like if you can barely even do like 2 arm pull-ups, then it's like there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do a 1 arm pull-up. It's like you probably won't be able to do a 1 arm pull-up until you can do at least probably 30, maybe 20, 25 at least of like regular pull-ups. Because if you look at like terms of like percentage of 1 rep max, like if you can do say like 15, that's about 2/3 of a 1 rep max. Even at 15 pull-ups, you're probably not even going to be able to do like a single 1 arm pull-up, and most people ain't going to be able to do 15 pull-ups. In fact, most people can't even do 5 pull-ups, or even 3 probably. I think the average person can only do about 1. So yeah. Well, yeah, well, let's see about that. But yeah, just gotta take it slowly though. Ideally, you don't want to be losing more than 1% of your body weight per week. So you might look at maybe like, it would take about probably, you might be looking at a year until you've got an actual like decent body, to be honest with you. It's going to take a while. You can't really think that it's going to be there by summer, because it's like otherwise you're going to have to like really do drastic things to get there. And if you're at 18 stone, then it's like pretty much like having to like lose like almost half of that weight. Then it's gonna take a while, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, I might restart, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna start a new live, everybody. I'll be back in a sec.